leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks. 5, 4, 3. That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. Man, I am as excited as can be because, I'm out here doing some stuff with the outdoor studio, actually using the studio software and trying to get it set up and working a little bit better. And I'm also trying to spend a little more time because this beat I just love the beat. My man Ron Oliver definitely took care of it. But this is that time of year that we hate because we got a taste of the football season with OTAs and mini camps. We got all of our new pieces and our free agents and our rookies and stuff together, our new coaches, and you start getting excited, and then they just cut you off. You get cut off for 4 weeks, a month, 5, 6 weeks, depending on if you're playing the Hall of Fame game or not. And it hurts, man. It hurts. And so we have to, of course, find some things to talk about. Now, for me, I am so hopeful and excited about things that we can do. Now, I'm just a YouTuber that's a Dallas Cowboy fan, and there's a lot of us out here that are like me as well. And it's funny because I remember talking to one of the young guns, one of the younger YouTubers out there about 12 personnel some years ago, 2 tight ends. And I said that the Cowboys could end up using 2 tight end sets and become deadly. And they were basically like 2 tight end sets. Man, get out of here. Man, I don't want to hear nothing about no 2 tight ends. They need to throw that old shit out the way. But see, I view it differently because we have guys that are multi-talented. And I want to go back to one of the most complete games that the Dallas Cowboys offense actually has played in the last few years. And this is actually the Rams versus the Cowboys in 2019. This was a game that you looked at and said, oh, shit, the Cowboys have their stuff together. And what I want to do is I want to look at the first series that the Cowboys had the football because they did some things that put the Rams out of kilter. Because here's the thing about football. The basic premise is you want to run the football where they're not. And too many times with Jason Garrett, when we got the ball, first down, it's, Zeke Elliott in the backfield. We're going to run the ball right up the middle. And because of that, you've used Zeke Elliott as a battering ram. Teams know that's what we're going to do. And sometimes, you might get 3 or 4 yards, but a lot of times, especially last year, we were, getting 1 yard or maybe losing a yard or 2, and now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long. And so this game was not your typically called Dallas Cowboys game. And I'm hoping that the YouTube NFL police don't get me because every time I try and do a film breakdown, my clips and stuff always get caught, and then I have to, cut it out and things like that. But I'm hoping that I can get this through because this is actually really, really important. And if we do things like this season, this will be huge for us as far as being able to be successful on the field. All right, so the first play, the Rams got the ball to start out with. Okay, the Rams ended up getting to about our 40-yard line, and they got bogged down. Okay, and so we get the ball, which a lot of times we got the ball like on our 13-yard line. We're deep in our territory, and the Cowboys more times than not that season had to drive 10, 15 yards further than the other team to score because they always ended up with bad field position. Terrible special teams. Defense gave up a lot of yards, but be it as it may. This first drive was not successful in the fact of scoring points, but it was successful in setting the tone and putting doubt in the Rams' minds. And this, case in point, here we are. We're going to go with the first play. We've got single back in Zeke Elliott. We have Jason Witten out there with Dalton Schultz. And we've got Amari Cooper as well as Michael Gallup. Okay? Now, let's look at the set here. And let me grab the remote because this is actually on the TV. I recorded this back when it happened originally. Okay, so what you see right now, let me freeze it here. Oh, okay. What you actually saw, and let me rewind it just a little bit. Oop. Rewound it too far. Forgive me, this is broadcast media. Broadcast media, and of course, I don't have the high-techy stuff that the other guys have. Okay, so what you see right now, we've got 2 wideouts over here. We've got 2 tight ends over here. We got Zeke Elliott. What's this telling the Rams is the Cowboys are doing what the Cowboys do. They're going to run the football up the middle, so let's be prepared to go ahead and attack the middle and get Zeke Elliott. But let's keep watching because this is where they get crafty, okay? All of a sudden, here's Dak up under center. Boom, Dak goes back. All of a sudden, empty backfield. Empty backfield. Let's hold it right there. Empty backfield. Zeke has gone out here as a wideout. Your tight end has gone out in the wide receiver position. We've got Jason Witten now standing up, uncovered, going into a route, and we have 2 more wide receivers. You went from what looked like a running play all of a sudden to 5 wideouts. Now, the play itself, it's going to be just a short pass to Jason Witten, and we'll watch it here. Jason Witten does what he does, picks up 6 yards. And I know you're sitting there saying, big deal. So first down, you got 6 yards. Yeah, you got 6 yards. So now it's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 is a whole lot more manageable than it is 2nd and 11. Oh, actually, 3. They got it as 3, but it's actually 4. Okay, so here we go again. Now we got Zeke Elliott, boom, in the backfield. 2 tight ends. Amari Cooper goes in motion. Now, Zeke Elliott, boom, can run the football and pick up the first down. Great. We got a mix. Now let's watch the next play. The next play, we're going to bring in our fullback. So we're going to have our fullback and Zeke Elliott. What does that say? That says we're going to run the football. We got Alawalu back there. We got a tight end, and we got 2 wideouts. Amari Cooper goes in motion. Boom. Wait. They're passing. They're passing out of what looks like a running set. Oh, my goodness. Getting crafty. Now, unfortunately, Amari Cooper doesn't catch the football. Does not catch the football. It's 2nd and 10. Okay. But now, here's the thing. You have now gone through and had 2 plays that look like running downs that you're moving the ball down the field. Now, Dak Prescott actually had a hurt index finger here. That was actually a cracked bone. And this is also the game that he hurt his shoulder before the Eagles game. All right, 2nd and 10. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Now, Zeke Elliott picks up 7 yards. And the reason this is a little bit easier is right now, the Rams don't know what to do. The Rams are kind of like, well, wait a minute. Are they running or are they passing? So now they have to cover all bases of the field. They can't cheat and say, we know they're running and put that safety in the box. Now, here it is, 3rd down and 3. Unfortunately, this play isn't complete. But it's Michael Gallup going down the seam. And unfortunately, it just wasn't quite set in the bread box. So here's what's interesting about this game. What's interesting is what's happened as far as setting up the defense. The defense has now been set up to the point where they don't know where it's coming from. You've gone out to start out the game, and you've passed the football from a 2 tight end set, where now all of a sudden it's 5 wideouts. And as we start looking at the pieces that we have put out here, Tony Pollard, who has been actually working out and being a wide receiver, you put Tony Pollard in the backfield, well, you can do exactly what you just did there with Zeke, where you've got him out there. You have Blake Jarwin and Dalton Schultz. Both of them can block, and both of them can catch the football. So now all of a sudden, it doesn't matter what look you put out there. You can do almost anything. When you've got a CeeDee Lamb and an Amari Cooper, a Blake Jarwin, and a Dalton Schultz, and then you have a Tony Pollard, that's a whole lot of firepower that you can put out there in an empty backfield. If your tackles are healthy, who are you going to cover? Who are you going to cover? You will literally be able to pick your poison on how to kill them. The interesting thing in this game, and I know the haters are going to say, oh, well, that incomplete pass to Michael Gallup. The thing is that drive set the tone for the whole game. In that game, Tony Pollard had 131 yards rushing. Zeke Elliott had 117. Dak Prescott had 212 passing. And they scored 44 points to the Rams 21. So if you aren't excited about the possibilities of the things that the Dallas Cowboys can do with this offense, with the personnel that they have, guys, the sky is the limit. The only thing is going to be the imagination of Kellen Moore. And much like when we had Norv Turner here, when he had Michael Irvin, Alvin Harper, Emmitt Smith, and, of course, Troy Aikman, it's hard to go ahead and dial up a bad play when you've got those guys that are all playmakers. And that's what we're going to have out here on this offense. We're going to have a whole lot of playmakers. Now, you can talk about Washington's front seven, they're going to be so great on defense. Well, guess what? This offense is going to be great, too, and going to be unstoppable as long as they stay healthy. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I hope that this recording actually works out and that the YouTube NFL police don't get me. But I can't wait for the season to get here. I literally am ready to bust. But you know the deal. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Sports Report. That's right.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!